It's just after 8:30 and I'm only just getting pitched inside of the tent. I've pitched it differently this time. A couple of days ago I was looking at, I was on the Hilleberg site and I was watching, was it Hilleberg Nallo getting pitched? And they were recommending that you pitch that tent. I like that engine, where maybe next year I might get one. I've seen one out in the field before as well, a GT. I like that as well. But anyway, I'm drifting off. Yeah, they were saying when you pitch it, pitch the front facing into the wind, and that makes a lot of sense to me. It's I mean, I want to say it's sort of counter-intuitive. Any other tent I would pitch the back into the wind, but I remember being out in the storm with this tent. It was on Bath and it was full on, and it hit the back of the tent and the outer was pushed in against the inner, and water was getting into the back of the tent. I mean, it was proper full on. But I think I know the wind can change direction, but if I'd pitched it front on, I probably wouldn't have had that problem. And that's what they're saying, is if you need to pitch this type of tent facing into the wind. And this is the first time I've done it, and I've got the vent open at the back, and it's the best I've ever pitched it. The back, the wind's been hitting the front, but the back, it's how can I describe it? It's just, I don't know, it's not going in or anything, it's not sagging or it just looks amazing, the tent. But that's what they were saying, was then if you pitch it back into the wind, the inner and the outer will touch and you'll get water in. So anyway, the forecast for today was for wind. It was for sunshine, it'd be humid, wind with gusts, and it said only 30 miles an hour. But normally when they say stuff like that, it's stronger. And thunderstorms, it did say it was hit or miss with that it might just go past at the sea. We weren't quite sure. And I've seen one go past as I was, it went over Sizewell, wind scale or whatever you want to call it. And it did start coming this way, but then it's just carried on going north. But it looks like it's trying to build up again, so we'll see we get thunder, lightning and what have you. But it was hard to prepare. I was thinking, well, what am I getting? I'm getting sunshine, I'm getting rain, I'm getting wind, or I'm just getting everything. So yeah, but it pitched on Seatallan, so it's all good, it's all good. I've brought 3 litres of water up with me. I've drank 1.5 litres already. I think I wish what I'd done is I'd drank 1 litre at the stream, when I was at the stream. But I just got this, because it's been hot as well. So I've walked up with just a pair of shorts on, no shirt or anything, because it was just too hot. Absolutely clagged with sun cream and midge repellent. So anyway, I'm waffling on. I want a cup of tea. I had a cup of tea at Buck Barrow. That's one thing I'm going to change this summer as well, the way I'm packing the bag. I'm going to have more breaks. I'm going to set off earlier, and when I come to a stream or whatever, I want that stove in my food bag, instead of at the bottom where I've packed it today, I want it nearer the top. So I can just put it out, sit down, have a cup of tea, bite to eat or whatever, and just enjoy it. Enjoy it that way, instead of just like hammering away up the fell and all that. I don't want to be doing that. I want to enjoy it. Right, I'm waffling on. Time for a cup of tea. Get this stove on. Yeah, I'm not hungry, I'm thirsty. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna, I want the stove and my tea making kit on my food bag. I want to pack that closer to the top. And when it's hot like it's been today, every chance I get where there's a stream, I want to have lots of breaks and drink lots of fluid, because I've drank half my water now. But I could have done that at streams. You know, I could have filled up at the streams, and I could have 3 litres up here instead of only got 1.5 litres, and I'm parched. I just want to take lots of fluid on. So lesson learned. Always learning lessons. Yeah, on the front of this tent I've got 4 pegs on each side of this door, and I've got the door locked down at the bottom so I have no mishaps when I've got the stove on. So I don't see like 4 pegs, so I've got 8 pegs pegging out that front end. 2 ground dogs and 6 titanium skewers. So I don't expect any mishaps, but it's performing excellently, this tent. But I do like the Anjan. I've been looking at the Anjan. It's about half a kilo lighter than this. It's got the same space. It's got more venting options at the back. You can roll it right back. Plus it's the fly sheet doesn't go all the way down to the ground. It's got arches, which is going to be good for venting as well. So maybe next year, I don't know. There's tents I'm looking at, but I'm going to wait till next year. There's ones that I like, but they're never in stock. So I put that down to COVID, Brexit and all the rest of it. But I'm not in any rush. I'm happy with the gear that I've got, and I still have a shelter yet to bring out for a certain type of wild camp that I'm going to be doing. Yep. Right, let me tea. I might close my eyes for a while. I've just had my first flash of lightning. I haven't heard a bang yet. I think I can hear it. This is it, so I am. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it in the air. I'm making sure all of me is on this mat. I don't want any part of me contacting the ground at all. But yeah, it's I'm in the ground sheets rubber as well, so I can feel it. It's starting to rev up now. It's starting to rev up. You can feel it in the air. Yeah, that flash of lightning, it just lit the whole tent up. And it nearly jumped out of my skin. It's quite funny. And then after that, about 20 minutes after that, the wind, it got really, really strong. It was hitting the side of the tent. Now that's eased off, now it's hoying down with rain. I'm just hoping the wind doesn't get as strong as it did again. I don't mind the rain, it'll be nice lying there tonight listening to that. It's not cold at all. I've got 2 down jackets there, but the fleece is okay for now. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to lying here tonight listening to that on Seatallan. Touch wood, this tent, it just performed flawlessly. And I think one of the things that really helped was pitching it into the wind. It's definitely a way to go, that one. But I don't want to be bringing this one out in gear force winds anyway, because there was a moment or two there where I thought, oh, I wish I'd brought the solar out. But it's simmered down, but then there's like yellow force storm warnings out for thunderstorms starting midday today. It's 3:30, so I probably will get up first light and get down off this hill. And that's all the water I've got left out of 3 litres of water. I haven't been hungry, I've just wanted fluid. I must have sweated litres out, not knowing it, because it was quite windy. It was hot, humid and windy, so it must have accelerated, like, you know, the fluid loss, I would have thought. But if I get up early enough, if I find a stream, then I'll make sure I rehydrate. And then I've got a bottle of Coca-Cola in a freezer bag waiting for me at the car. So I won't make that mistake again on the way up a fell. If I see a stream, I'm going to fill my boots, stop, tea, drink tea, and just make sure I hydrate all the way up, and then have 3 litres for the top, not 1.5 litres like I've ended up with. Yeah, I didn't sleep well at all until after 3 o'clock. I had 2 down jackets on, and I was just too warm. I took them off, and then just the wind and the rain was keeping me up. I'm not complaining about it, because I was still enjoying it, you know. Just laid there listening to it, and then it calmed down, and then that's when I really keeled over and then didn't want to get up. It was like really deep sleep and vivid dreaming. I did look out, it was after 3 o'clock, and you could see people doing Scarfell Pike at that time in the morning. That'll be 3 peakers. So we'll have this cup of tea and then I'll get packed. It's quite bleak out there. So it's been quite £10 really. Once it kicked off, there was no way I was going out there. Right, nearly packed, just finishing my tea. Today's my birthday. I'm not going to say how old I am, but I am a lot older than I look, trust me. When I look as rough as I do this morning. And I'm back at work tomorrow, so it's a Sunday, back at work tomorrow, Monday. And I've only got 1 day off next week, which is the Wednesday. So it'll either be a wild camp or a campsite. I'm veering towards the campsite. If I do that, I won't be filming that. But the campsite I'm thinking of is, it's near a harbour with a really nice beach. And right on the harbour front, there's a nice pub. We can get a nice meal. So I might do that. Or if I don't do that, then it will be a wild camp. So what can I say about Seatallan? I've come up via Buckbarrow. I had a cup of tea at Buckbarrow, and on a hot windy day like it was for me, just in a pair of shorts, it was a slog. So it does take a fair amount of donkey work to get this one done. But the ground is really good, the peg's going easy, and it's like a plateau. There's room for lots of tents. That's not what I do. I like solo wild camp. And I enjoyed it. I got the rough weather. I put this through its paces, and from now on I'll be pitching this the front towards the wind with 8 pegs in that front end. And it did get a bit wild a couple of times last night. It was sort of coming and going, the gusts, up until about 3 o'clock. And the rain, it was so heavy. There must have been some floods down there. That's what I picked up on the news when I did get a signal for a while. Right, so yeah, nearly packed. Nearly packed. That's Seatallan done. Dusted. As long as I'm happy with the footage, no return. Onwards. Bye. Onwards.